Howdy there, folks. I'm Quinn of Snazzy Labs.
And I'm Derek of Snazzy Labs.
And Derek, a few weeks ago, was a little bit annoyed by the announcement of the iPhone's 11. Primarily, the main focus of the event, the cameras. Why?
Well, okay, the cameras are awesome, don't get me wrong. And while the promos were beautiful, I feel like they're slightly misleading for what the average consumer is going to get out of them. For example, they've shot it on a backlot with hundreds of thousands of dollars in crew and equipment, and it's just,
So you're saying I can't film what they did with my iPhone 11?
Absolutely not.
But can you? And that's the question. I challenge this man to a duel. Look, I don't have a film background, but he does. I do have quite a bit of nice equipment here that we use at the studio, about $15,000 worth of cinema equipment. The question is, can I, with all this nice equipment, make a better film than Derek with an iPhone? That's what we're here to figure out. So we're each making our own short films, and we're talking short. There are 3 rules. One of them is that the videos have to be between 1 minute and 2.5 minutes. The second rule is that we do have a budget of $50, but only $50. And then the third is that we have a gaffer and then a talent that we can utilize, but they can only do what we tell them to do. So there are 3 judging categories. How well you flesh out the story, pretty obvious. Technical, how well you utilize the camera and audio equipment that you have. And then third, editing, and that's pretty simple too. How well can you put it all together? We both have the same prompt, which I'm going to read now, and then after that, it's off to the races. The prompt is this. A man is cutting vegetables at the kitchen counter when the front door opens and closes. No one enters the kitchen, so the man walks around into his living room. That's it. Ready, set, go.
Close the door on him! Ugh.
The iPhone doesn't have super great macro.
Go, go, go. All right, Preston, get in.
They're all running. Come on, I mean, we don't need to work that hard. Derek also lives closer. That's not really fair.
That's true, yeah.
We can drive a little faster, but okay. I see how it is.
All right, you have the secret weapon.
Okay. Can't wait for you guys to lose.
Just run over Cody.
Yeah.
Does this thing have AC?
No, my car doesn't have AC. Okay, this is what we're doing. I've got an idea.
That's how you get a good suntan. I don't even know what this does, so hopefully my gaffer does.
Hopefully it's around 30 bucks. We're gonna go buy a haze machine, a little fog machine. And then we're gonna go we gotta go to like a Joann Fabrics and we're gonna buy some bleached muds. We're gonna throw the bleached muds over our lights. It's gonna create like really nice, whatever.
3 minutes away, you wanna go to that one?
Yeah, where's that?
Party Pinata. Sounds fake.
Woo! That does sound pretty fake.
Hey, Derek. I just want to let you know that we're going to win, and so I think you can just give up if you're editing this. And if it makes Final Cut, then I just want to say thank you to all of Snazzy Labs viewers for unanimously deciding that we have the better project. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, Derek does film, I don't. So if you had an idea or two, and it accidentally came out, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
Of the water spraying over the lens from the faucet as you're like washing vegetables.
No, I feel that. How about this? Can you tell me what you're thinking?
Okay, so my angles are the following. We
Okay.
either go serious with it and make it something spooky, or we do like a parody, because I kind of think that's what Derek's gonna do.
I think this is a terribly hard prompt because I don't really know where to go with it. He could like, so like the door would open or whatever and his door would just be ajar. And he would, maybe he just like kind of walks out the door and like keeps just hearing like noises or something and like follows the noise on this like journey. And then it's, I don't know, dude, this is so hard.
But maybe he's listening to music really loudly.
Okay.
And so he doesn't hear the front door open and close. And then he's just cutting his vegetables, minding his own business, and then someone stabs him in the back with a knife.
It's in here. Probably.
What?
Maybe it's
Wait,
Party Pinata.
something De Niro's in there.
There's a lot of
I'm
Spanish
turning.
words happening.
crap. Vida Markets Party La Piñata. Okay, here we go. Gotta hustle, dude.
The problem is, in theory, we shouldn't have other actors, right?
Yes.
Our story only sets up one actor. I don't think there's any rules that explicitly state we can't use more actors.
I agree.
The rules don't detail that. So maybe we could find someone else to help.
I don't know, man. This is... I don't think so. This isn't the spot. That's okay. We gotta keep going. Come on.
I haven't the faintest idea.
They don't have this advantage because he has to edit on a computer. But dude, I can literally edit and just have you drive, and so we can be piecing it together and we'll just shoot it chronologically. Dude, I don't freaking know, man. Oh my gosh, what is this gonna be about?
What advantages do we have with the C200 that they might not
Yeah,
have?
I think those are pretty massive, right? So we've got our two lenses. We've got the 24-70 and the 100 mil. The 100 mil we could do like a really close-up macro, which the iPhone can kind of do, but you still get like a weird wide angle effect because of the lens being it's a 26 millimeter equivalent. So Derek's also shooting with the iPhone 11 instead of the iPhone 11 Pro. So he does not have the 52 millimeter equivalent 2x zoom lens, which I think we should play into having focal length.
Okay, so we like the idea of a journey. We like the idea of using some underwater shots. Now, I don't know if this is part of the rules, but we're gonna have Preston drive the car and I'm gonna sit on the back of the car, with the trunk open, and I wanna do a shot of you running. So it's 1:38 right now. We have just over 4 hours to get everything that we need done. Is it in by the Zurchers?
You just go to Zurchers.
Okay, you're right.
They do have a new, and I don't know if you'll use it, they have a new mode on the new iPhones that allow you to use this same kind of portrait mode. You have this weird artificial bokeh in video, but apparently it works pretty bad, and you have this really horrible dithering on kind of edges, and it's not good at cutting out subject, so I doubt he'll use that.
We need to just find a normal fog machine. Oh, this is gonna have it. Hello. I have a question. Where are your guys' fog machines? On the other side? Ooh, they're right here.
The iPhone can shoot 4K at 120 FPS, and I believe the C200 can only shoot 60. Is that it in 4K?
Oh no. They're $60. Okay.
No price tag.
Okay, crap, dude.
It's gotta be like 20.
How much is this? Didn't have a price tag, so we're just trying to...
$30 basically.
Okay, $30. Okay. Hold on to that really quick. We're gonna look for a small bottle of fluid.
We're gonna look up how to make it.
Now, in theory, the rules dictate that Derek can only use his iPhone 11. And we can use all the equipment that I have at our disposal. I do also have an iPhone 11 Pro. So if we wanted to do a slow motion 4K shot, we could, in theory.
That would be the whole budget, dude. Okay, I have fog juice at my house.
That counts.
Does that count?
Yeah. It's like using your own knives, right? I feel
We're
like it's
just
the same
trying
if
to
you
avoid
have
the
it.
scary things.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that's all we're getting.
Okay.
Just that little fog machine. And what's the return policy?
As long as it's unopened and unused.
Unopened and unused, so no returning this.
Alrighty, cash your card.
Okay, dessert just came in clutch. Here we go.
Yeah.
So-
It's gonna look way better now because if we have soft light sources and then like the haze with the shadows.
Because of the equipment we have and because of the lens options, that's going to favor heavily towards us. Editing, Yeah, look, I don't want to sell Derek short. He's going to be editing this video, and I don't want to hurt his feelings, but at the end of the day, I think we're pretty similar in terms of editing capability. And with Final Cut Pro, which is the application I'll be using, he's going to be using Filmic Pro and or LumaFusion on iOS. I'm going to think that I have the advantage when it comes to the NLE.
Blow the bank. How much are these? Organic bulk carrots?
99 cents.
Where are the non-organic stuff?
Or look up item alphabetically.
Oh my gosh, this is the worst.
We have a prompt. A man is cutting vegetables. Okay.
Oh crap.
Item removed from bagging area. Return item to
Yo, put that back, bro.
All right, here's what I'm thinking. My little brother, Logan, he lives nearby, and he doesn't technically right now have anything to do, probably. So I'm gonna give him a call and see if he can help out. He's a pretty dynamic actor. He's a musician, did a bunch of stage plays in high school. So he could be good as a second actor. And then he may even be able to give us some ideas. Not give me ideas. Hey, what's up?
Nothing. Am I in trouble?
Yeah, you're in trouble. I need your help because I'm in trouble.
What do you need help with?
Okay, so right now I'm doing a video. I'm in a competition against Derek, my mortal enemy. We have 4 hours from until 6 p.m.
All right, guys, we're $1.79.
You and Derek do?
Well, it's me versus Derek. So I have two guys that are with me right now. Okay, here's the prompt. There's a guy, his name is Daryl. He's cutting vegetables in the kitchen, and he hears the front door open and
What the hell is
close.
happening? What are you talking
Just
about?
hold on. Hang on.
Quinn, you better pay me back for this.
I have to decide from there until the end of our 2-minute short what happens. And we're wondering if you will come and provide your acting expertise as a second actor, and then also maybe help us work out the story.
Grab the veggies. No, dude, that freaking Joann's went out of business.
Okay, open the door to the garage.
Open the door to the garage.
Is this the beginning of the show? I got it.
I wonder if he's here. He is. Hey!
More like handmade diffusion. This is kind of, I think that's going to be what we want, man.
I need your help. You heard the story prompt, right?
I got stuff to do, man.
No, you don't.
Alright, what's going on?
Okay. Just bring this whole thing out.
Yeah, and then you have to have them cut it. You have to go to the.
Yeah, what do we figure out?
I say we have doorbell ditchers.
Doorbell ditchers?
Yeah,
So it
classic.
happens multiple times?
Classic doorbell ditching, okay?
But the door opens and closes.
It's good comedy.
No, I'm not going to have him text me. This is outrageous, dude.
We could go have a few kids come, open the door, all right?
How are we going to get kids?
I'll be the kid.
We don't have kids.
That's the kicker. I'm the kid.
You're an adult
But I'm
man.
Exactly.
Up next, dude. Snazzy.
Same person multiple times in a different way.
Trying to sell something.
Someone tries to sell something and you say, no, I'm not interested.
I have a belt.
And then
All I
they
need-
come back in a different wig
All I
and
need is a-
say, pretend to sell the same thing.
all I
You can't help, but you can elaborate your question. I'm thinking we need to lay into the whole, we got better equipment thing. So maybe in the beginning, he's got music going on in the background, everything's cool, he's like dancing around.
Where are we doing our location?
Here,
Oh, right.
yeah, and the door. I say we should start shooting in no less than 45 minutes.
45.
I think by then we have stuff mostly set up, we have most of our shots kind of figured out, and then we'll start going for it.
Do you want to?
Everyone wants to be here, man.
I know Derek's film gang and a storyboard and everything, so maybe we could do that. There's got to be a pencil in here. There you go.
We're gonna storyboard?
Sure. Do you know how to
Sketching
do
is
that?
way harder than you think, yes.
Well, we don't need to sketch well.
It's the place to be, dude. Joann's.
I'll sketch for you because you are a horrible drawer.
So maybe the door opens and closes and the salesman is just there and you're like, what are you doing in my house?
We're almost disqualified, but it was on sale. We could flip it. It was the knuckles on the wrong side.
I have an Epidemic Sounds account. Derek doesn't have that. So we have a whole library of royalty-free music that he doesn't have. What do you mean? No, he just opened the door and closes it.
So
Daryl's in the kitchen cutting things. They're not going to be a meme.
Thank heavens.
No one's watching this video.
Woo! We're in the runnings, dude. That looks so good. I am at such a loss. I don't know what our story is going to be like. So this is the app that we're working with. It's called Filmic Pro.
Everyone on YouTube is going to find out I live with my mom.
Hey, I think that
And my dad.
diesel pet.
Don't hit
You in the mouth.
Ready?
Yeah. Ready?
1, 2, 3, go. Frick! Ow!
And look, the celery broke perfectly. That was a good plan.
Do this one.
They used it in the keynote, and they like talked a lot about it, and they shot this like crazy thing, and it was like, whoa, this is so great. But I was super pissed off because I was like, yo, that room that they're shooting in is hazed to crap. They've got a freaking dolly. They've got all this fancy stuff. So we're copying it today. Hold on. I have no clue how to use this. I've not used this before. Yo, that mic's not bad.
Two guys. You're the salesman, and you're the homeowner. You're Daryl. I don't know if you even need a name.
Peter.
Okay, you're Peter. Sure. It just so happens you're cutting vegetables. We'll figure out shots later, but you're cutting vegetables. You hear the doorbell. You go to the door. You open it. No one's there. You close it. This guy's behind you.
Every indie filmmaker's dilemma right here.
Yeah, I think most indie filmmakers don't use Scotch tape. Here's the thing. We, oh no. How'd the adhesive go?
Okay,
I'm gonna steal this lamp.
we're gonna make a phone call and beg the Quinn Lord to unlock Filmic Pro for me. Let's see how this goes, guys. Yeah.
Do you have any older looking lamps?
No.
Your call has been forwarded to an
No. He blocked you.
He blocked me! Okay. I'm texting him.
Okay, so Derek just called me. I missed the call, but we'll call him back. See what he wanted.
I'm texting. Oh. Quinn.
Hello, trader.
Oh please, Quinn Lord. Can I unlock the full capabilities of Filmic Pro?
I mean, you have a $50 budget, man. Do what you want.
Dude, I can't tap into my $50 budget to just use the perks of the phone.
Sure, why not?
That's BS, dude. We already spent it.
Pay to
Unlock my Black Magic or my C200, they're just ready to rumble. This isn't a Panasonic GH4. I don't need to pay to unlock RAW. That comes free with the camera. How much is it? How much is it?
It's 13.
That's no problem. You can stretch that.
Here, I'll tell you what. Because you guys are going to need all the help you can get. Where are you at budget-wise?
Have you spent all of it?
We are. we have $3 left.
Oh, how?
Okay, if you use that $3, I will let you pay for the rest. However, you have to pay for it yourself.
Leave.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm unlocking it.
Okay, all right, sounds good. You're fired. Thanks for calling.
Okay. All right, guys, you heard it. He's about to get wrecked. We're unlocking the full powers of our Filmic Pro app right now.
Thoughts, Logan?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Left one for sure, though. That's
This one?
Yep.
I'm only changing to beat you, Derek. Know that. I only wear khakis to beat you.
So now, let's just see where we're at. Yeah, I like the beanie. This is gonna be so tough. Okay, cool. Despite having the upper hand with equipment, allegedly $10,000 worth of equipment, we're resorted to taping our microphone to the camera. This microphone too, this is the Deity V-Mic Pro, and it's okay. It's a shotgun is the problem. Shotguns indoors really just
aren't great. The good thing about them is they are hyper-directional, and so it should be able to kind of cut down on some of the ambient echo we're getting in here. But yeah, I might donate my lavalier, which I'm wearing, to one of the actors.
All right, so basically, we have the iPhone 11, we don't have the Pro, so I only have 2 angle lenses, but Filmic Pro is kind of like cheating because you can do different focal lengths. So, we hazed the crap out of the room, spent most of our money on the hazer. We called Lord Quinn and he was like, okay, if you use the rest of your budget, I'll let you buy the app. So now we can shoot in what they call log, and log is basically, it just doesn't have like a preset color. So, I can go in and post, I can color the stuff in post, but we got our Muzz up here, super, super soft source light. We've got the haze in the room, it looks great. And I've decided that we don't have enough time to do a really good story. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot a trailer for a short film or a movie.
Ready to go. Staging.
Art
just a
department,
little bit.
or set design,
Yeah.
to give this scene a little bit more life.
Like, okay, so we show our shots, right? And the whole idea is like, you can be as loud as you want. So I think we have a shot where you're just like laying on the ground in like my office, and we'll just blast the music and it'll be super loud, and we'll do a top-down shot because nobody's there. You're the last person on earth.
Let me grab your eye real quick, actually.
Smash that subscribe button.
And so we'll just shoot a lot of desolate shots, and we can even go maybe, well, if we have time, it would be really cool to get that running shot that I wanted with a car dolly.
Ding dong. I don't know. This is where I wish I knew what to do. Lighting professional, make it look good. You could even spray the hose down this hole, and if you hit the camera a little bit, then that's fine.
And action. Shoot, try that. Shoot, dude, it's 4. Okay. So what, 2 hours? Just try that.
You just gotta stay super centered, okay?
Is this your cat?
Hello, young sir.
I'm gonna hook you in with a great deal.
How's it coming for you guys?
You know,
Getting close?
it looks like a movie, so.
No, that's good. Well, I mean, ours does too. All right, well, you sound pretty confident, so how about we get back to the office by 6?
Okay, let's do it.
All right? Sounds good for you.
Okay, see ya, bye.
Further back is better so that we don't get a ton of shadows behind you.
They wanted the extra time, I know it.
Stop, I just need it dimmed normally. Cut it out.
Can we throw me? You want to throw me into a different shirt?
I want to cut that. Are you starting in the middle of the page? Action.
Up. There. Okay. All right. Cool.
First, as a lighting coach does.
Okay, that's good. Like, what do you want? Or something like that. And you'll be like, just 10 minutes of your time.
But yeah, so I'm just finishing up the script. We've already shot everything that we need to. We have 15 more minutes, so I think in 5 minutes we can shoot that running scene, which will tie the script together really nicely. And then we'll be out of it, man.
I have no doubt now that this thing is done that I am not a cinematographer, and that his shots and composition and everything will be far more artsy. But at the end of the day, we have the pirate. So.
Go ahead and park right here. What's up, guys?
Oh, sorry, just winners only.
Oh yeah.
I hope you're recording
You're
for us, and what's
so you're on
happening?
the street, bro?
Oh.
All right, Derek is a big slimy Durkle.
A slimy Durkle. I'm just getting as much of a head start as you've already had because
I've had no.
You've already downloaded all of your footage onto the computer, and
well, you have it on your phone already.
Yeah, I know. That's the perk of being an iPhone.
I mean, that's all.
That would have taken you 20 minutes. You would have only had.
Would have taken about 15. Yes. I fail to see how that's relevant. Going here. New project. I'm going to do this properly. Put the project on the server and like organize all the files correctly. Unlike you. Okay, let's see. What are we calling this? Quinn's Championship Edit.
Are we starting? Is that what's happening?
I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, let's start more officially. Okay.
You've already started.
No.
And
Backtrack. You already had the app open. Okay.
App open.
All right. It is 10:22.
Okay.
That is the time. So at 12:22, we will plan on being done. If at 12:22 we both agree to extend the edit duration, we can do so for 1 additional hour, and that is it. No more.
Dude, I don't know how to use this app.
That's going to be a real bummer for you, because I just so happen to know Final Cut pretty well.
Oh, gosh.
All right, 10:20. Oh, it's 10:23 now. So on your marks, get set. 12:23. Okay. Go.
Oh, crap. How do I even import footage? This is rough, guys. Okay, I'm going to try this, because I think that this might work.
Have you ever asked yourself, why don't they use shotgun microphones in Hollywood? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because they're bad.
Yeah.
I am lucky enough to, I guess, get to judge this. There are 3 categories. 1 is the story, 2 is the technicality, and 3 is the editing. So I guess before I dive into this, I should watch the videos and try and figure out which was shot on the iPhone and then which was shot on the C200.
Well, it's day 200. Nothing's changed. I'm still here. My water, the stove, my lights, they all still work. But there's still no sign of anybody. I finally ventured outside. The air quality was pretty normal as far as I could tell. And it was nice. I'm gonna go out again soon, I think. It's hard. It's so damn hard. I miss people. I miss not being so alone.
That first second feels like it was shot on a cinema camera, but this might be the trickery. Pretty sure, I haven't seen the other one yet, but I'm pretty sure this is iPhone. It's like impressive because that first shot made me question my life. Cool, that was rad. Very impressive. If I didn't know one of these was gonna be shot on an iPhone, I probably maybe wouldn't have noticed, but I think without seeing the other one yet, I'm pretty confident that this is definitely the iPhone. So that means Snazzy probably got to shoot on the C200 then. Video number 2.
Get out of my house.
Oh, hey, hold on. Put the celery down. Peter Johnson, how are you? Sales, how you doing?
I need you to get out of my house right now.
Okay, before I leave, I got about 10 minutes of your time. I think I have something that'll just absolutely blow your mind, change your life.
Get out of my house.
Okay, that's fine. I'll talk to the Petersons. It'll just be about 10 minutos, you may say. I'll be back in 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Listen, I'm calling the police, okay?
This little guy, your cat.
I don't even own a cat.
I'm pretty sure this is your cat. I saw him walking around.
No, please don't. Okay.
Oh, look, he's just trying to get home.
I'm calling the cops right now.
Well, hold on. Before you do, we can just take 10 minutes, like I said.
Oh,
Couch.
yeah. Hello? Yeah, no, take a seat. Take a seat.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna just
yes.
find out. You can report.
Okay, thanks.
A few moments later.
10,000 Pro from Anchor. I guess if you have a Pro phone, you need a Pro battery, but for real, this thing is awesome. Like the name implies, this thing packs 10,000 milliamps of power. It's MFI certified. There's a built-in lightning cable, and on top of that, this thing has 2 really cool tricks. First,
what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm here to hook you in for a nice deal.
Okay, what is it? Tell me.
What's the deal?
Well, that's a great question. I'm here with Peterson Farms, about 30 minutes south down the road. We grow celery. Why don't you try some?
I hate celery.
Dude, this is like Ed Sheeran and Quinn if they had a baby.
Why don't you try some?
It's a weird video.
I hate
Dude is eating celery out of a bowl. Okay. Well, let me get back to the, I guess, credentials and the requirements. The second video is definitely the wackier of the two. I think one followed the prompt a little better. Like 2 was just random town. I'm gonna say I think Quinn directed the second one just because of how wacky it was. 2, technicality. Is the film well shot? Does it feel polished? Is the quality good? Is the composition good? I think the first video had a better technical aspect to it in terms of composition, shot variety. The only weird part, again, was the pelvis silence. But other than that, I think technically 1 was better. 3, editing. How does the edit flow? How was the audio engineering, the mastering, the color grade? I feel like the grade on the first one, which I think is the iPhone, was better. Like, the second one, which I do think was the C200, didn't take full advantage of the C200 and maybe was quickly shot and put together. But with a camera like that, I feel like it was a little more run and gun and again, wasn't fully taken advantage of. And I'm sorry, Quinn, if that was you. So I'm supposed to grade this, and I'm not sure if I could give it a letter grade, but if I could break it down, again, 1, shot on an iPhone, 2, C200. 1 was the technically more skilled video. 2 was just all kinds of wacky. I know there was a cameo from my video in there, but I think, especially towards the latter part of the first video, I was more hooked. Again, the only weird part for me with video 1 was that silence and the pelvis shot and the knife. It just kind of took me out of there. And 2, while I think it theoretically looked better, like you could see a little more depth, a little more of those highlights being held onto for such extreme indoor-outdoor shots, I think 1 was technically executed better. So grades, I will say 1 gets a B+, would have been an A, minus the pelvis shot, and 2, C+, just because I feel like there was more gear that wasn't utilized as well. I love you, Quinn, and I'm sorry, but your wallpaper face is awesome.
Okay, so now you know why Quinn's in front of the camera and never behind it. And he's not even really good at that. But it does show that you truly can make something really awesome on an iPhone if you have a good story and a talented crew.
True. We'll see if you get your paycheck next week. Well, folks, that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you didn't, well, that other button works okay too. Get subscribed for more awesome tech videos like these. But most importantly, and as always, stay snazzy. See you later, folks.